I'd like to ask you some questions now, practical questions that some of the Artist Head audience really wants to know, because this is based for the independent artists that are getting their stuff together. You have a lot of cool stuff that you've done. You've built your own record label, you have your own following, your own merchandising. You've got it really all together in terms of an artist being a business. So what I'd like to ask you, what are some of the challenges, first of all, and benefits of being an independent artist?
The bottom line is it's not about what works, it's what doesn't and how do you handle it. And I find that reading autobiographies of other people, I love the stories of people that came from nowhere and what they did, to get out of their situation or the decisions and choices that they had to make. One of the best autobiographies I loved reading was by Sidney Poitier. But I would say reading autobiographies, surrounding myself with good people, with good energy, that keep me on a positive note. I would say helping others. In our kind of work, it's such a great platform. Our vehicle is music. Music is an international language. And I find that one of the best ways to get yourself out there is to help others, doing charity work. And another thing is, we can go through that whole artist head syndrome. It's easy to get depressed in this industry. It's easy to come down and get down on yourself a lot of times. And I find it's hard to be miserable when you're helping someone else. It takes, the focus off of you, which I find very helpful. I know a lot of times where I deliberately say, okay, this is the amount of time that I'm giving myself, this is the amount of time that I'm going to give somebody else my time. And it could be professionally, it could be personally, in my own personal life, but I find that it's great and healthy to take the focus off of yourself and put it on other people. And then I would also say, if it comes down to just being specifically, addressing our profession as an artist, as a singer, as a musician, I would say keep on reminding yourself, especially during those low moments, stay focused on your intention of why are you writing the song. Sometimes I'm not saying that, the aesthetics and the quality and the production and all of the dynamics to it doesn't matter. It sure does, but I find that the magic, the power comes with the intention of why are you writing this song? Who do you want to reach? Who is your demographics? It's even better if your song has a good meaning or a reason of people you want to lift or topics you want to address to make this place a better place, or to bring attention to something that could benefit someone or a group or humanity. And I find that that's got me through it when I kept on reminding myself, especially during those dark, down moments, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And I'm sure every artist in their own way can relate to it. If you keep telling yourself or reminding yourself, why am I doing this? That's sometimes the power and the strength that keeps you going. When you forget what your intention was, or your purpose, or the meaning of it, it's so easy to give up and quit, or get lost, or be swallowed up by negative things like drugs and, the wrong crowd, or whatever you want to call it. But I would say basically, never forget why you're doing what you're doing, and try to go to the deepest part of yourself to know, like I said, your intention, what your intention is. And if it's good, and you keep reminding yourself, no matter how hard it is, somehow you find a way to get back up, because you go, my intention is so worth it. Because you can only be worth so much as an artist, right? You can only sell so many records, make so much money, be only so famous. And trust me, I know a lot of famous people personally. I know what money, fame, power doesn't bring you. I know what it doesn't guarantee people. So in the end, whether you make it big time or you don't, you'll be better off knowing what money cannot buy. Knowing that the most important things cannot be purchased or achieved. It's just got to be felt. It's like an inward journey kind of thing.
The power of intention. That is such an important message. And as a matter of fact, I'm writing a book on that very fact right now, which I...
Get out of here. Okay, I got to read this, bro.
Yeah, I'm
looking... Make sure you let me know about it.
Absolutely.
I'd love to read this. Absolutely.
I will give it to you to proofread, my friend. I just gave you...
Got it, bro.
I just gave you a job. Look at that.
Great.
Okay, well, look, I would like to thank you so much. I know your fans are going to be so excited to hear this interview. I know that the folks on Art...